Haveli and walk down that long alleyway that we came through yesterday to find our driver who couldn't bring his car through here because it really is a narrow alleyway. So just a short distance from our hotel, we pass this beautiful square that contains the clock tower, a lot of local life, a lot of community here. People live here in the street, they work here in the street, and it just looks so beautiful to us. So we just stopped here for a little while and recorded it, and then set off for Mehrangarh Fort, which was also not too far away. This is a beautiful, beautiful fort that was built in 1460 by Jodhpur. I was reading that a man had voluntarily sacrificed himself so that it can be auspicious before, you know, he sacrificed himself by being buried alive within the foundations of this place. I think that is just crazy, but it was an absolutely amazing place to be. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I decided to use my brand new camera to record these amazing views. Unfortunately, there was absolutely no sound recorded, and we didn't realize for a couple of days. So you're going to have the music for a little while and some text.
The tour is now done. We were there for just about 2 hours, and the place we went for tea before we went in, we went back and got some paratha there because the ladies were sitting on the floor and they were rolling out the dough and making the paratha and all that. So we could have eaten it there. I thought no, it would be nice to eat it outside. So what we've done, look, we got it's been wrapped up in like a newspaper with some yogurt on the side. And no, it's really quite nice. It's really nice. There it is, rolled up. Oh, spicy, man. Spicy, isn't it?
Just check my WhatsApp. My sister-in-law's having her babies now. She's in labour and I'm here in Jodhpur. Good luck, Hachi. I hope everything goes well. And I'm really sad I'm not there. I think I'm going to cry. These look like princely baby cots. Very, very beautiful. We're back in the car having done Mehrangarh Fort. We decided not to go to Jaswant Bhavan and instead just head on off to Udaipur because we're going to try and meet our friend's father. So our friend's name is Ritika and she's our neighbour in London and she's really helped me with my itinerary, her and my best friend Nev. And so we're going to hopefully see Ritika's parents in Udaipur. Also, like, I'm just a little bit nervous for my sister-in-law and my brother because the babies are soon to be on their way. Really praying that everything goes well. I'm just really nervous because they're twins and because it's really early as well. Then they're not really expected until the end of this month and it's the 5th of January. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
The fort was beautiful, wasn't it?
All right.
Yeah, and it wasn't too commercialised apart from the entry, so that was good.
It's nice. It's all, it's like a, palace, old palace. You go around, look at rooms, look at the underwear they used to wear, and whatever.
The guide actually, the audio guide we took, that was really, really good. And then there was another guy. You know the guy that was talking about the opium? He got some while he was there. I wouldn't let him buy any, but he said that the guy was selling it is like 90 years old, and it helps give you energy and keeps you young.
He said, well, the kings used to have lots of wives, so they should get their power from opium.
Lots of
opium
energy.
Power.
So I'm really fortunate enough to be in a factory house here in India, just off the beaten track. So in my hand here I have an old nomadic blouse. This would have been taken off of an Indian gypsy and discarded, so it would have been a used blouse. And what they'll do is take off some of the patches here and make them into a brand new item. So they can make them into blouses or a patchwork blanket. We've got some ladies here finishing off a bedspread here, which is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of finishing that happens here. Here is an abla or mirror work blouse. It will be sent somewhere else for all of this embroidery to be done, and then they'll cut these patches off and make it into something like a blanket underneath, which is beautiful. So here they're stitching, that's the same blanket. Another one is being made into a bed sheet by putting the patchworks together. So he's cutting these squares by hand, and you can see the pile, they're exact. And that's what India is famous for. This is a blue I'd love to take one of those home with me just so I know where it's been made. And here are the squares that are going on the pillows. More patchwork being done over there. And here is hand embroidering. Here are all bed sheets that are hand embroidered. Some of them, like these ones, the one I'm taking is that one there. Takes around 45 days to make, and they're made here. And here is your finished item.
Yeah, bags made of the old passport bags made out of the old dresses.
So those ladies will be, and the men will stitch them here.
So I would want a man bag like that only.
Do you want a man bag?
I don't want it.
Men, women, both.
So here is a bed sheet. We saw this yesterday being sold in the market. Here it is being made. This man is putting on the satin edging. This beautiful piece here is made from the same recycling process to make this beautiful wall hanging. So we've been in the car not more than 10 minutes, and I've just had a beautiful photograph of my beautiful nephew and niece. Nephew born first, niece born after. I don't know how mummy's doing, but the babies are here, and I'll give you an update as soon as I can. I think my niece was born 10 minutes after My nephew was born, but I'm now a Faye, and this is Fua. He's fallen asleep. Not asleep.
Yeah, almost.
And I was obviously very tearful. We're on our way to Udaipur now. We're passing a shrine called Bana, and there was a gentleman called Unka naam kya tha? Om Singh, and he loves his motorcycle and was riding his bike around 17 years ago and had an accident at this place that we're going to visit and died there. And so police took care of the crime scene, not the crime scene, the accident scene, took the bike to the police station, and that night the bike just travelled by itself back to the scene of the accident, and everyone thought that was strange. How did the bike get there? So they took it back, and again the bike came back, and that happened for a while before somebody said, oh, you know,
Somebody had a vision.
somebody had a vision, yes, a dream, and in that dream Om Singh had said, it's me, my spirit is obviously riding that bike back to the shrine, and you will make a shrine here and remember me. So that's why this bike is now a memorial, and I've come to see it, so we should be arriving very soon. So wherever there are shrines and things like that, obviously then the area becomes a bit commercialized, so I'm really hoping that there's not too much of that and more of the shrine itself. We shall see. I was just discussing with Hemraj Bhai that I made a comment that women work really hard here, and he said yes, they bring water from the well. I said they must be doing the cooking and cleaning, looking after children and looking after their husbands, but it is, every time I've just seen women cutting wood from a tree and then dragging that out of the side road here. And that's what made me make that comment, because everywhere I've been I've seen women carrying hay or carrying water or carrying stuff on their heads, and then you see them, you know, at the forts making roti and making food, and then, you know, in the shop fronts. So women are amazing, girl power. This is the place here. So as we travel from to Udaipur from Jodhpur via Pali and all the small villages in between, I tried so hard to capture these beautiful women that they just pop up every now and then, just sitting there, either working in the roads, making the pavements, or, you know, sifting the dal or the rice or whatever's in their little trays and sifting it from the stones. They're so beautifully dressed, wearing nose rings, wearing ornate outfits. I did notice as we travel from Jodhpur to Udaipur, the colours change from red to pink and then to complete Western wear. So I saw women wearing Western clothes as we entered Udaipur. We saw them riding motorcycles and driving cars. The cricket match going on here, very traditional. It looks a little affluent. I've just seen some brick built houses, really big ones. Thing I forgot to mention, we've just been sleeping for hours in the car. We just keep chopping off. But after the fort, me and Abdul did something very naughty. Didn't we, Abdul?
After what?
After the fort, we did something very naughty.
What?
We ordered and had dahi parathe, so yogurt and paratha. We've been warned not to have yogurt here, but we just had it and it was fine.
This is Nadal.
It looks very affluent, very nice shops. They're tempting me. Wow. So for the first time since I've been here, we found some Rajasthani women who actually are wearing the plastic bangles on their arms, and that's really very traditional, and also the very big nose rings. And so I asked Hemraj Bhai about them, and they said that they're any traditional, it goes back to olden caste times, and those people traditionally used to keep animals like camels or goats and cows, and they were called devasi, and they used to wear them made from ivory, but now they're plastic. So I've just seen a few women on the ride. I didn't record it because I just unexpectedly came across them. Monkeys in the road. Loads of them. We're in Ranakpur now. Ranakpur
Valley.
and we're climbing up a mountain at speed. It's cool. I said we're coming up at speed and it's cool.
Yeah. Sports car. This should be a road now. Come up. Open the window a little bit. The monkey might. You guys want to tow the car? Look, you guys want to tow the car?
Wow, there is one on the car.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll better close the window.
Oh, he's
Jumped off now.
Wow. Hi monkeys. Look at this beautiful valley. Wow, I never thought I'd get up a valley.
ये और तो यहाँ क्या कर रहा है?
ये काम कर रहे हैं रोड पे,
अच्छा,
मिट्टी विट्टी डाल रहे हैं।
ओके।
Wow. Oh my god. I don't think now's a good time to tell him I'm afraid of this kind of height. Wow.
So here we are. Was 3 hours on the road. 3 hours, is it? No, it's got to be more than that actually. It's probably close to 4 hours on the road. And we are, what's it called? Something Valley? Ranakpur Valley or whatever. So taking a break, stretch the legs, and then get a bite to eat or something, and then we'll be on our way.
Do you know the whole
So-
time we ascended we were speechless. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's a nice part of the country. You know, it's a valley, lots of ups and downs, and left and right, and this and everything else. So
And
yeah,
road rage.
and it'll be a road rage. Yeah. So you know, it's. I think our driver, he was a bit for the other driver in front of us, and the whole trip that he's been with us for last 3-4 days, in maximum he does like 85 kilometers an hour. That's on a straight road, by the way, on 3 lanes of traffic. And here on the windy, bendy road, he was doing 85. I thought, bloody, what's happening to him here? So. Not a bad view for a restaurant.
No mind.
Looking at that, like so. I didn't mean you. Looking down that way. So for lunch, we just got some dal, stuffed paratha. Okay, thank you. A stuffed paratha, uske saath, and a couple of chapatis. Any good?
You said it was nice.
It is nice. I'm asking you. It's like we reckon it's mung dal.
I think it's mungdal.
Mung dal with, I think it's not just mung dal, maybe something else mixed in it. It's alright. Cool.
So the travel time was insane, but thanks to Hemraj Bhai, we took loads of breaks by stopping in small villages, getting to know the locals. Hey, we are on our third hotel now. This is the Hilltop Hotel in Hilltop Palace Hotel in Udaipur, and this is our room.
We're at the hilltop and you're looking down the hill from the hilltop.
And we've got a bathroom through there, which I shall show you in a second. Yeah, the journey here was very, very interesting. It was very long, and I don't know whether it was the travelling, but I conked out in the car, he conked out, and we just couldn't wake ourselves up. But it helped make the journey less long. Definitely saw a lot more locals. So this is a 3-star hotel. We've already used it, brushed our teeth to freshen up. We're going out for dinner. Yeah, so if I step back, you can see properly. Just standard bathroom, loo, bucket, as well as a shower. We haven't yet had a working shower. And towels provided. I really like this grey and rust combination here actually. Little space for belongings. But we booked this room for the view. So this is a 3.5-star hotel. According to TripAdvisor, it's got a little balcony. No, I can't, I don't want to. But yeah, balcony area, which you'll see in the day. But the most important, I'm really nervous about heights, but this is what we're seeing right now at night, which I will get on my big camera so you can see properly. But that there is Fateh Ali Sagar Lake, and I wanted a lake view room, so I'm really looking forward to exploring this area. We'll be on our way to dinner soon. We've got a dinner date with a friend of ours. I mentioned Ritika, who is our neighbour back home, and her parents live here, so we're going to their house for dinner. He's going to pick us up. Uncle will pick us up.
This is goat meat.
Yeah.
Marinated in
Some, what is this,
herb.
curd,
Rasa curd.
curd, then some
You
masala,
must introduce Uncle as well.
masala.
I think we were just so tired we completely forgot to introduce Uncle and Auntie and show the food that Auntie cooked. She cooked like 1,000 dishes, no joke, and they were so delicious. Uncle had to go and get some supplies, and then we looked around the property and we looked at Ritika's wedding pictures. We really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please do subscribe. It means the world to me if you do. Please do like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of these vlogs. And tomorrow's vlog, or whenever I do it, the next one in this series is going to blow your mind. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.